Hello and welcome to part 2 of our calculation values tutorial. In our previous video, we covered 3 scenarios for the syntax to use when referencing the form fields. In this tutorial, we shall cover the 4th scenario. The 4th scenario for using field reference in calculated values is when referencing another form's fields on the main form. PoiMapper makes it possible to reference fields in another form as long as it is on the same form list, i.e., you cannot reference forms belonging to another form list. To reference fields on the main form in another form, use the syntax _form reference dot field reference, where form reference is the reference name of the other form, and field reference is the reference of the field in the other form. To reference fields in another form's subform, use the syntax _form reference dot subform reference dot field, reference where form reference is the reference name of the other form, subform reference is the reference name of the other form's subform field reference, and field reference is the reference of the field in the other form's subform. To reference fields in another form's tables, use the syntax _form reference dot table reference dot field, reference where form reference is the reference name of the other form, table reference is the reference name of the other form's table reference, and field reference is the reference of the field in the other form's table. Let's look at some examples. We have a guardian form that collects guardian information on the main form and children enrolled by a guardian on a subform. We shall give the guardian form a reference name guardian. By default, forms do not have a reference name, therefore users must add reference names to forms. We want to extract the data recorded in guardian form to our class form. Let's go to our class form. We want to get the total amount of tuition paid by the student's guardians from the recorded data on the guardian form's subforms. Here's how to achieve this. We will add a calculated value, total tuition of enrolled students. Its calculation statement will be _guardian.enrolled.fees. If we go to the data viewer, we have 2 guardian form data points. One guardian has 1 child enrolled and the tuition is $250. The other has 2 children enrolled and the tuition is $350 for each child. If we go to our class form, you can see that the total tuition is $950, i.e. $250 plus $350 plus $350. There is an alternative way to calculate the total tuition. If we go to the guardian form, you can see that there was a calculation statement set up to calculate the total tuition to be paid by each parent for all their enrolled children on the main form. The reference name of this field is TFees. We shall go back to the form builder and edit our calculation statement to use this field on the main form instead. Our new calculation statement will be _guardian.tfees. If we save and go to the data viewer, you can see that total tuition is still $950. By default, calculation values are not editable, but we can make them editable. We will go to the calculated value average marks for math. On its default tab, we will check the setting editable. If we save and go to the data viewer, open an existing data point, you can see that the calculation value becomes editable. We can edit the average math marks from 88 to 92. If we want to resume to the original calculated value, we will click the refresh button. As you can see, the value goes back to 88. On PoiMapper, any JavaScript function can be used in a calculation statement. For more information on how to write JavaScript functions, please click the W3 Schools link in the video description. Here is an example of JavaScript statements that perform a calculation. If we want the count of open deliveries from deliveries forms, we could use code like this. Let text equals _delivers dot opendel semicolon const iterator equals text dot match opening brackets slash open slash g closing brackets semicolon, return iterator dot length, semicolon. These statements take the OpenDel field from delivers, find all matches of the word open, and then return the total count. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have further questions, contact us at support@poemapper.com.